Welcome to another class with me. Today we talk about conditional probability. We're going to start these lessons by looking at a particular example. Here we have a bag and two stars are going to be drawn out from this bag, one after another, that is without replacement. And the question is, find the probability that the second star is yellow given that the first is also yellow. In this question, first thing to do is to rewrite the question in terms of symbols. So is the second star is yellow given that the first is yellow. The 2 and 1 here represent the order. Okay, and one solution method is to actually use the tree diagram. That is, the first pick can give you a yellow or a red, and then yellow or the red in the second pick, yellow or the red in the second pick. And I can put in the probability for the yellow is 4 out of 7, and then red is 3 out of 7. And make sure that this sum of here is actually equal to 1. The sum of this probability is equal to 1. And after the first pick, after the first yellow, then obviously you have 1 yellow less because this is without replacement. So now the probability changed. Now 3 yellows left, and the total stars in the bag is now 6. In terms of red, there are 3 reds because no red has been picked in the first one. And then similarly, if a red has been picked, then there will be 6 stars left in the bag. And in terms of yellow, there's still 4 because no yellow has been picked in the first stage. And the second, and then for the second red, the probability now is changed to 6, for example. Now we have to ask the question, that is, what is the probability yellow happens knowing the first is yellow? That means we are already on this path. The first is already yellow, and then the yellow second. So the probability is just this, 3 over 6, or 1/2. That is, I don't have to consider any other branches. I just need to consider the branch where the first thing is yellow. And out of that, I have only 2 choices. That will be yellow or red. And I have to choose the one that is yellow, which is 3 out of 6. And that's it. Now, in terms of formula, so now we know then this is probability of y. All right. This basically is the probability of y over here. And this part, now we know that from here, this is the probability of y2 given y1. y2 given y1. This is y. So if you multiply this together, right? If you multiply this together, then you get y2, this is y1 by the way, y2 times y1. That's probability of the intersection of y2 times y1. So rewriting this in terms of symbol, we have this. Probability of y2 given y1 times probability of y1. And out of this is the conditional probability. So now the conditional probability can be rewritten as this particular formula. The intersection of the things that we are considering, right, divided by the given. In this case, now the given basically reduces the universe to this one. So here is the formula. In terms of A and B, usually in terms of A and B, conditional probability of A given B is then expressed as the probability of A and B over probability of B. So in terms of the Venn diagram, this is this. That is, this is the universe. Now I have 2 sets. Here is my A, and here's my B. And this is given B has happened. That means I'm going to consider myself only in B. Out of this thing in B, which part is in A? So this one. This thing here, this shaded region, this is the probability of A given B. And A given B over the entire B. That's what we're talking about. So this is the conditional probability. Now let us look at the example. In this particular example, I already have a tree diagram as given here, and the question asks, find the probability of H given G. Well, that's going to be easy. So first, I'm going to find where G is. Well, it's over here. And then from there, I need an H. Aha, that's the answer in this case. So here is 4 over 5. Next, I have to do the same thing. H given not G. Well, not G, in this case, not G is this. Okay, here's not G. And from not G, I want a H. Well, this is it. So it's 3 over 7. The last question asks for probability of H. Well, this is going to be slightly different. Where is probability of H? Well, probability of H is here I see an H, here I see an H. So I need to multiply this thing together. So in this case, the first case is basically these branches. That's the first case. So that would be 1/3 times 4/5. And then there's another branch. So there are 2 branches. When there are 2 branches, you need to add them up. So that will be, so first multiply and then add. All right, 2/3 is from here, 3 over 7 is from here. So 2/3 and 3/7. So this is what I have. Now, you can now calculate this. So this is 4 out of 20 plus 1 out of 7. And this can be a common denominator 140, 28 plus 20. So the answer in terms of decimal place is 0.343 to 3SF. All right, to 3SF. It is best to give your answer in terms of a fraction because that is exact.